Hello friends, how are you doing? In today's video, we are going to be talking all about new Christmas collection by Chantecaille. We have the bronzer, the highlighter, and two lipsticks. Of course, we have to compare with the existing bronzer in their collection, and we're gonna find out if they're indeed the same product or not. If this is your first time passing by, I'm Gigi. I love to talk about high-end and luxury makeup. If you enjoy that kind of content, do not forget to click down there where it says subscribe. And without further ado, let's begin. Alright you guys, let's jump right into it. I cannot wait to try all these products on my face and show you how they look like on my medium tan complexion. Everything is going to be linked below. This is already available at Chantecaille's website, and I'll link wherever you can find it. This collection contains two products, two face products. We have a bronzer, and then we have a highlighter, and then we have two of their lipsticks, which come in this pretty packaging. You can see that everything is pretty pink, purple, very cosmic. These products were kindly sent to me, and so they're saying the Cosmos collection features a cold classic milled gel powder bronzer, a heavenly lit shimmering highlighter, and two hydrating lip cheeks. So they're saying this is a cold classic mild gel powder bronzer. I know it's been a little bit of a talk these products have been, because this is called Serena, and so we're gonna find out if this is indeed the same existent bronzer in their line. I have Serena, I have Goa, so we're gonna swatch these, and I also have the Positano collection, which is this guy. It was limited edition a few years back, and in here we are going to find a highlighter and also a bronzer. So I've heard, I don't know if it's true, we're gonna find out. The highlighter is similar to this or the same, maybe different formulation, and then same for the bronzer. So I am actually glad to see these products back. This is one of my favorite highlighters, period. I use it all the time, but I use it very sparingly because it was limited edition and you can't really find it anywhere. I love the two tones in here. I feel like this is a great thing to do, you know, the two-in-one product from their line. Let's concentrate and let's talk about Serena. So this is what the cardboard, this is the beautiful packaging. If you're familiar with the brand, then you've already have seen and hold one of these products. I actually am a big fan of these packagings, to be honest. I know we can agree to disagree in the comments, but I really like it. I like the cosmic, I like the pink, I like the blue. I feel like their packagings are so fun all the time, and they're very unique, and I love the products. I love their packaging always. I treasure these products because I just find them to be so unique, you know. These were products from back in the days. I also have like the butterfly, which is also very pretty, just an eyeshadow palette. So anyways, if you've hold one of these products, then you will know what this feels like. Exactly the same thing. Let's go ahead and apply Serena. I'm gonna take Referal 24 brush, and I'm going to go ahead and apply. This is what one layer looks like. Let's go ahead and dig in, and let's do a second layer. I'm gonna build up just right up here so you're able to see what that looks like and how it shows up on my skin. Serena, if it's the same as their existing, is this golden pretty bronzer that has this gel to powder formula that I absolutely love. This is one of my top bronzers in my whole collection, period. It's just, I just find it to be very pretty and very sophisticated. The formula is, it just has such a beautiful glow to the formula, and I really like it. So this is done. Let's go ahead and just apply it everywhere else in the face. Sees the bronzer, it really bronzes you up, and it gives you such a beautiful glow to it. It has specks of shimmer throughout. but without being too much. It's really softening and pretty to the complexion. Now for blush, I'm going to be applying this guy. This is part of the Wild Meadows collection in the shade Anemone. I believe this is still available. This blush I absolutely adore. It's so pretty. It's such a pretty watermelon shade. It's really buildable. I use this really fluffy brush from Sonia because it gives me a wash of the color. This is extremely pigmented. Now let's move on to the highlighter, and this highlighter is in the shade Stella. This is the packaging. Let me open it up so you can take a look. So exact same thing, but just pretty and pink. This is it. It has the Chantecaille logo on the bottom, and this is it when you open it up. Such a gorgeous embossing always in their face product. It's very pretty. For these, I'm gonna be using my Mini Cheek by Sonia G. This was pigmented. Woohoo! Excuse me, this was pigmented. Let me buff that with this brush and try it on the other side. This actually picks up quite a bit. Alright friends, so this is the finish. It is very soft, very pretty. I love the highlighter. I love the tone of it too, and I feel like it doesn't really emphasize a ton. My texture over here, I mean, I have a ton on the right side of my face of texture and like pimples and everything, and I'm not gonna say it hides them, but you know, it just doesn't overemphasize them. So yeah, these two face products were pretty. I like them. We're almost to the comparisons. Now let's actually try out their lip checks. Their lip checks are so nice. I love this formula. It is extremely hydrating and pretty, and they always release the cutest color packaging. I really like them. They feel very nice and luxury, and they are magnetic like this color of the packaging. I'm digging. This is in the shade Fresia. So let's go ahead and apply liner, just the shade, so you can see the shade in action. This is glossy. This is so glossy. It is extremely shiny. If you love, like, this is truly a gloss and a lipstick in one, and that's why I love their lip checks. I find them to be very hydrating and pretty. This color is absolutely gorgeous. Do you see how bigger my lips look? Just because, of course, of the glow. It just looks so pretty. This is so hydrating to the lips. It is stunning. I love this color. Now let's go ahead and apply the nudie shade, which is actually not really nude. It's very pigmented. It's called Ceylon. This is it. And I don't find this to be as shiny. As you can see, it's not as mirror-like as the previous, but it also has just a beautiful sheen. I was surprised with Fresia, to be honest, because I didn't expect these to be this glossy. I'm used to this. This is what their formula usually looks like on. But yeah, anyways, this is that shade. This reminds me a little bit of Tamarind. Hold on. In our collection, I picked up the shade Tamarind, but this is a lip veil, so it's a different formula of their lipstick, but I wanted to show you what it looks like. This is a little bit more matte, not really matte, but just not as glossy. And I thought it looks similar to these, but I don't think so. Yeah, no, this is a little bit more red, and look at the shine that it has, the new one. So I thought I'll show you just in case you're wondering if you have Tamarind. Tamarind is also a beautiful shade in their range. But you see how the lip cheek is just so glossy. Let's put Fresher back on because it matches my eye a little bit better. Alright friends, let's get to swatching. We're going to begin with newest in their collection, which is this guy right here. You can see that it lends gold. It has specks of golden all throughout the product, and it is very pretty and soft. If you wanted to build it up, you saw me build it up on my face. I don't want to do another swatch because I don't want to ruin my bronzer lineup. Let's do Serena. Let's do Serena because even myself, I'm so curious to see if this is going to be the same kind of bronzer. Okay, hold on. Let me take a look. So Serena is actually just a tad deeper, but Serena is the existing one is just a little bit more neutral in tone. The newer just looks a little bit more golden. So just a slight difference, you guys. I don't feel like it is huge. Like if you already have Serena, you know, the red packaging. If you don't have Serena, I feel like this is a beautiful bronzer to pick up. It just have such a beautiful golden undertone to it, and just the specks of the shimmer just looks very beautiful in person. I really like it. I love it. But you can see they're very similar. Now let's do the one in the Positano collection, because I feel like this is similar. Yeah, I feel like they are. Hold on, let me see. The one in the Positano collection is the one that we can expect to see in the Cosmos palette. It's very similar to each other. So look, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see. I know they all look very similar, very similar. Like if you put them on, you're not gonna tell them apart at all. That's all I'm saying. But I feel like the Positano bronzer is very close to the Cosmic. I don't see a huge difference. If anything, the Positano doesn't have as much shimmer as the Cosmic one does. But yeah, this is the lineup. If you're wondering how Goa looks against those, Goa is a little bit deep and just more red in tone. It is very pretty as well. So those are the Chantecaille bronzers that I wanted to swatch. I'm planning to do a bronzer video, and in that video I'll make sure to include this one by Chantecaille. Just leave your comparisons below so that I can show all the bronzers in action and then swatches and just talk about my favorite bronzers for spring and summer. But yeah, this is it for Chantecaille's bronzer. So now let's talk about the highlighter, because I also heard that this is this one. So let's swatch this guy. They're not the same. So that's that. Actually, I think I spoke too soon because it looks peachy just like this, but yeah, it's a different kind of formula. It doesn't feel the same. Oh yeah, it is the same product. It is the same. Here you have it. Yeah, it is the same highlighter. But did you guys see how that swatch just glided? This formula is amazing. Like the formula on Chantecaille face products is actually very pretty. but yeah, totally, they're the same color. And again, I'm so glad actually that they decided to re-release it. And if you were a fan of the Positano collection, or if you ever felt like, my god, I'm so sad I missed out on it, because I felt like that for the longest time until I was able to get it. I'm not even kidding. I went to stores for these, like so many, and then I was able to find it. And I know a lot of you missed out on it. So I'm actually happy to see that they re-release these two guys in different compacts. Now we can get them. You know, these are also limited edition, but anyways, what I'm trying to say, if you ever wanted the Positano, here you have it. I feel like they're just very similar. I'm not sure the bronzer is exactly the same, but again, on the face, they're gonna look just the same. But that's it, friends. This is it. I have to say that I love the highlighter, and again, I'm happy to see it in a different compact, and because I feel like this was one of my favorite highlighters. It just really suits many complexions. I've seen this highlighter on very light, you know, light complexions, and then I've seen it in deeper complexions. So I feel like the highlighter is a very, very good standout product in the collection. I really like this formula. If you ever missed out on, you know, the bronzer, if you ever felt curious about the formula of the bronzers, I feel like this is your chance to do that. That's it, friends. Everything will be linked down below for you. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of these products? Are you interested in any of them? I know a ton of you have wrote me on Instagram asking for my thoughts on the collection, so here you have it. Share yours down below. I would love to hear. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye, friends.